Hi, my name is Ugwan Collins Ugochukwu, and I am the CEO of Digital Web Oracle ICT Services. Aside from being the CEO of Digital Web Oracle ICT Services, I'm also the Chief Technical Officer at FECA Initiative. I'm also a partner to Valorous Hope for African Youth, where we empower African youths with the right skill to set them apart in this era that we are now. My major skill is web design. That is my core competence. But along the line, we've developed a structure that can deliver tech services in network infrastructure, car tracking, smart home automation, and a whole lot of other tech services. Well, my journey transitioning into tech has been an awesome, ride. But unlike the regular story, I didn't really just transition into tech as, it wasn't planned. I actually just transitioned into tech unknowingly, if I'm to put it in that way. All right. I started off as a web designer. I just wanted to design my own website for an entertainment blog I run back then in school. I graduated from Federal University of Technology from the Department of Information Technology. So in my department, we are already, doing some technical stuff. But like we used to say then, it's not everybody that was supposed to practice what he studied. But in my own case, I was practicing it without even realizing it. And I didn't know that by today, I will be here talking about tech. So over the years, we've built a structure that doesn't just deliver a web design. We now spread across every other section of tech. Okay, so after designing my own website, I think the next person I designed the website for was my younger brother. And it wasn't something of a big deal, but at then, it served for what purpose we designed it for. And I was just designing website here and there for my friends, not actually taking it as a career. I was just doing it for fun. And at some point, I thought about it. I decided to understand that there are a whole lot of other tech skills we can actually offer. So gradually, I started learning programming and transitioning into app development. And fast forward to today, we have a team, like I said, that handles both app development, network infrastructure, CCTV installation, home automation, and a whole lot of other things. So the idea is actually to bring these mistakes, most times that I've made, to the general public, so that people that are coming into the tech space will understand some of these mistakes, and they would avoid it as much as they can, so that theirs will be a smooth journey. So if it took me like 15 years to be where I am, a newbie coming into the industry, watching me, looking at my story, it may take the person shorter time to actually get to where I am today, so to speak. Our goal at Digital Web Oracle ICT Services is not just to offer top tier tech services, but also to empower people on how to offer those services. So we don't just offer services, we also teach people on how to actually get the services done for themselves. This is our own way of giving back to the society. It's no longer news that AI is taking over the world. Everywhere you go now, people talk about AI, AI, AI. And for those of you that don't know what AI means, AI simply means artificial intelligence. All right. But a whole lot of people have asked me if AI is coming to take their job. And I always have one answer to that question. AI is just like every other thing. It's just like when crypto came, just like when NFT came. There are still so many billionaires now that don't really do crypto. All right. So AI, the misconception people have about AI is that AI is coming to take your job. AI is something you must key into before you become a millionaire or before you become successful. This is just what will be spoken about any other thing that will come out. AI is not the beginning. AI is not going to be the end. There have been advancement in technology from time immemorial. And all I can say to you that is watching this video, if at any point in time you begin to resonate with any kind of AI, based on what you currently do, you can begin to key into it. Take for instance, if you're a service provider and you've been advertising your product online, you can key into AI to use AI as a tool for marketing, to advertise your product. But as you can see, you already have a product you're advertising. So you need AI to assist you in that particular product, to make the product actually go viral. All right. So you're using AI to come into your business. So it's not like you're just doing anything, you're just there, nothing, and AI is coming to, the AI cannot come and do business for you. This is just like an analogy. And take for instance, if you're also a marketer and you need AI to enhance your marketing skill, you're already a marketer. So your knowledge of marketing is going to make you effectively use AI for marketing. So for me, I would say AI is not coming to take over anybody's job. AI is coming to take over your job if you don't step up. All right. If you're a software engineer and you want to use AI, you're already a software engineer, or you already have an idea of what software engineer means, the stacks, the codes, and all of that, so that you can even know the prompt to begin to give to AI. And AI, like we all know, we have so many aspects of AI. So, young guys, you shouldn't be pressured. Start from somewhere. You cannot be telling somebody that has not even known how to operate a computer to start thinking about AI. You count A before you count B, then to C. So everything is step by step. So if you are looking into getting into AI, make sure you have a purpose or you have a reason why you really want to use this AI. You already know what you are using this AI for, before you start even exploring the world of AI. AI is not coming to, it's not a threat to me, to anybody. Just like every other thing has advantage and disadvantage, AI may also have advantage and disadvantage. But I urge you to try to be in the advantage part, so that whatever thing you are doing, you can use AI to actually accelerate it, not staying idle and waiting for AI to come and put food on your table. A whole lot of people come to my DM and ask me questions like, what are the kind of tech skill I should learn to be able to earn? And my answer is always very simple to them. Most times, it is not about the tech skill. It is not about the particular skill that you are learning. It's not the skill that is making the money. It is the person that is learning the skill that is making the money. I want you to understand the difference. Tech, just like every other discipline, can make you money. Any skill at all you can learn from the internet can make you money. But the question is, who is learning the skill? I can learn web design skill today, and Mr. B learns web design skill. And I may be making money from web design skill tomorrow, and Mr. B is still complaining that he's not making money from web design skill. So I'm still bringing it down to something. The person that makes the money is you, not the skill. Though the skill is important, but the skill is just a means to an end. But if I am to advise a newbie coming into the tech space, I would advise the person to go for softer skills like web design that is easily monetizable, so that once you learn the skill, you are sure of getting clients, because everybody needs a website now. So imagine you learn a website, imagine you learn how to design a website, you already have pool of audience. You won't really be looking for clients as much as somebody that will learn something as difficult as cyber security. There are other things to learn. You can do programming, you can do a whole lot of other things, but let's focus on earning. If you want to earn as fast as possible, then you look for a simple skill that can be easily monetizable. All right, and web design is one of those skills. And web design in the tech space cuts across almost every other tech space. In fact, if you are going into the tech space, let's assume you're a marketer and you want to start marketing any product online, you still need the knowledge of web design to designing things like landing page that will be helping you as a marketer. So web design is like, it's at the center of it, or it cuts across different tech skills. So I always advise people, start from a skill as soft as web design. And the major reason I actually advise people to start from web design is because web design actually started it for me. Like I said while I was introducing myself, I started with web design, and from web design to where I am today. So you can as well start from web design or pick any other skill that you deem fit. But don't forget, it is not the skill that is making money. It is the person that is learning the skill that is actually making money. Digital Web Oracle ICT Services has contributed immensely to the community. Our own way of giving back to the society. We've trained a whole lot of people for free, and we've also engaged in subsidized form of training to a whole lot of other people. We've also partnered with NGOs like Valorous Hope for African Youth to train young people on acquiring the relevant tech skill that will set them apart in this 21st century. All right. And then we train some students, we absorb them, and it's also a way for us to, reduce this case of unemployment and a whole lot of other similar stuff like that. Because young guys now, or young people now, have an opportunity to learn a skill that they can actually use at least to be earning while they continue whatever thing they want to do in their life. So you can reach us through any of our social media handles. We have Digital Web Oracle _ ICT Services. We have Digital Web Oracle Institute for those of you that want to train with us. And you can also visit digitalweboracle.com, digitalweboracle.ict.com, digitalweboracle.ict-services.com, digitalweboracle-institute.com. You can find whatever thing you need. And you can also contact us. Our support email is always active, support@digitalweboracle.com. And you can also contact us via our hotline 081 3027 2073, and somebody will attend to whatever inquiry you would like to make. Thank you very much and see you next time.